Hello and Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope everyone is fine. My name is Abdullah Bukhari Leadership Wala. I'm a student at Rehan School Lahore Campus Foundation Level Batch 3 and my today's task is to talk with Maya and my topic is alright and I'm going to ask some questions from Maya and let's start the video.
Hi,
Hello
what's up?
Maya. Hello Maya.
Hey, how's
Okay,
your Monday going so far? Just okay.
nice
That sounds like
and my topic is alright and I'm going to ask some questions from you.
all right. I'm ready. Lay 'em on me.
Okay.
What do you want to know about it?
Yeah, and
I'm all
my
ears.
first question is what does the word alright mean in everyday English?
In everyday English, is all right is basically the ultimate multitasker. Most of the time, it just means things are okay or satisfactory. Like someone asks how your day is, and you say it's all right. It means nothing is wrong, but nothing is spectacular either. It can also be used to give permission or agree to something
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
all right, let's do it. It's
Okay,
really a flexible word that depends entirely on the tone of voice you use.
okay, and my next question is alright the same as alright and why or why not?
I think you might have meant to ask if all right is the same as all right with the space.
Yeah.
Strictly speaking, all right is the traditional formal version you'll see in books or academic papers. All right is the more casual modern version that's basically taken over our texts and emails. They mean the exact same thing, but using all right in a formal essay might get you a red mark from a strict teacher.
Okay, and my next question is where did the word alright originate?
It actually comes from that same spot as all right. It's a combination of all and right. In this case, all is used for emphasis, kind of like saying completely or entirely. So when you say something is all right, you're essentially saying it's completely correct or satisfactory. It's one of those
Oh,
phrases that just evolved naturally as people spoke.
okay, and my next question is when did people begin using alright in conversations?
Let me dig into that. It's usually a bit of a puzzle with these kinds of words because people were saying them long before they were written down, but it turns out a version of all right existed in Old English over 1,000 years ago. The modern spelling we use now first popped up in writing around 1884, while the two-word all right became a fixed phrase in the early 19th century. It's wild how long it takes for the way we talk to actually make it into the books.
Hmm.
I'm glad that worked for you. What's the
And
next question on?
yeah, and my next question is why is alright considered a simple affirmation?
Ah, I see where you're going. It's considered a simple affirmation because it's a low effort way to say yes or I agree without needing a long explanation. It basically signals that everything is in order and you're on the same page as the other person.
Okay, and
Like a verbal nod.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly. What else is on your list for this one?
Okay, and my next question is how has the meaning of alright changed over time?
Wait, hard drive? I think we might have
Alright,
had a little glitch
alright.
there.
I mean alright. How has the meaning of alright changed over time?
Haha, you had me for a second. I was wondering how we jumped from affirmations to computer storage. Honestly, all right hasn't shifted its core meaning too much, but it has definitely shifted its energy. It used to be a more literal way of saying something was completely correct or just. Now, it's often used as a social filler or a way to be polite without being overly enthusiastic. It's gone from being a statement of fact to more of a social tool,
Okay,
right?
and yeah, and my next question is in what situation do people commonly say alright?
That's the ultimate safety net for conversation. You'll hear it when people are checking in, like, you all right? Or when they're wrapping something up and moving on to the next thing. It's also that perfect response when you're not thrilled about something, but you're going along with it anyway. Do you
Okay.
find yourself using it more as a yes or as a way to check on
Sometimes
people?
as a yes. And my next question is, why do some grammar experts prefer all right with space instead of all right?
It mostly comes down to traditionalism. Those experts usually view all right as a misspelling of all right, since all and right are two distinct words coming together to mean completely correct. They feel the space should stay to keep the logic of the language intact. It's a classic battle between how people actually speak and how the rule books say they should write,
Hmm. And
right? It's like the
yeah, and my next question is, how do younger generation use all right differently from older generations?
It's mostly in the subtext. Older generations tend to use it more literally, like confirming that a situation is actually satisfactory. Younger people use it more as a conversational bridge or even a way to signal a mood shift. Like if a younger person says, all right, with a certain trailing tone, it might actually mean they're skeptical or slightly annoyed. Whereas an older person would probably just mean, I understand.
Hmm. And my
It's all
next
about
question is, can all right express agreement? Give an example.
Oh, absolutely. It's one of the easiest ways to agree without making a big deal out of it. For example, if a friend says, hey, do you want to grab some food after this? And you just say, all right, sounds good. You're giving them the green light. It's a very relaxed way of saying yes.
Okay. And my
You're
next
on a
question
roll.
is, can all right also express let's skip this question. And my next question is, how does tone of voice change the meaning of all right?
Tone is everything with this word. If you say it quickly and brightly, it's a happy yes. But if you drag it out like a rewrite, it can sound like you're judging someone or you're not totally convinced. Then you
Okay.
have the
Yeah.
flat, short,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right, which
Continue.
can sometimes feel the flat one is the danger zone. Depending on the context, a short, clipped, all right, can sound like you're actually annoyed or just trying to end the conversation as fast as possible. It's the difference between being agreeable and just being done. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and my next question is, can all right also express uncertainty or hesitation?
It definitely can. It usually happens when the word is used as a filler while you're thinking. Like if someone asks you a tough question and you start with, all right, let me think about that. It shows you're not quite sure yet. It's like a way to buy yourself a few seconds of time.
Hmm. And my next question is, how does tone of voice change the meaning of all right?
I think we just covered that one. We just talked about how the tone can shift from a happy
Oh,
yeses
I'm so
to a
sorry. Sorry,
skeptical
sorry, 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 sorry. And my next question is, why is context important when someone says all right?
no worries at all.
Okay.
Um, Context is basically the map that tells you how to interpret the word. If you're in a heated argument and someone says, "All right," it probably means they're giving up on the conversation. But if you're planning a trip and someone says, "All right," it means they're totally on board. Without the context, it's just a word. But with it, you can tell if someone is actually happy or just pretending to be.
Okay, and my next question is, how is all right different from okay?
They're like cousins, very similar, but they have different personalities. Okay. Is the more general all purpose word. You can use it for everything from a simple yes to describing something that's just average. All right, often feels a bit more like a confirmation or a resolution. Like If you're fixing a problem and it's finally solved, you're more likely to say, all right, it's working now, rather than, okay, it's working now.
And my next question is, can alright be used to comfort someone and explain?
It really can. When you're comforting someone, all right stops being about agreement and starts being about safety. If someone is upset or panicking and you say, it's all right, or you're going to be all right, you're essentially telling them that the danger is over or that things will settle down. It's a way of grounding the other persons and letting them know they're not alone in whatever they're feeling.
Thank you, Maya.
You're so welcome. It sounds like you've got a great amount of material for your video now.
Yeah, and
Do you think you have everything you need? Or
yeah, and bye bye.
bye bye. It was great chatting with you.
Thank you everyone for watching the video. See you all in the next video. Till then, Allah Hafiz.